Tabitha Brown has brand deals with Target. Now, will she choose to stay or join in on the boycott? There are two sides to every story, but there's only one backstory. Target's CEO Brian Cornell lingered in his office holding court with polarizing figures Kid Rock and Hulk Hogan. The three men conversed about future brand deals over drinks. Suddenly, the door sprung open and in marched America's favorite mom, Tabitha Brown. Her presence was as subtle as a soft whisper. The quiet strength in her strut mesmerized the three men. Brian's jaw tightened while watching her position herself directly in his eyeline. Her immense beauty held them in place like a crossing guard stopping small children from running into traffic. The three men lost their willingness to move on their own. Her sweet fragrance danced at their nostrils for what seemed like an eternity. Tabitha's voice was soft yet commanding. "Is this a good time?" "Yes. Gentlemen, we'll talk later." The two men exited the room. "Pull up a chair." "It's not necessary. This won't be long." Brian slid a bouquet of flowers in front of Tabitha. "Hello there. These are for you." Tabitha's sorrow chased away the smile that crept onto her face. The usual spark in her eyes had found a home elsewhere. "That vase is beautiful. I'm adding it to your collection." An awkward stare down ensued. The more Brian tried looking away, the more the essence of her presence drove him back. "Sorry for the intrusion, but I'd rather have this conversation in person." "Sure, anything for you." "Jill sent me the quarterly numbers for my products." "Yes, and your products have done significantly better this month. Maybe it's because it's Black History Month." "I don't think that's the reason." "Or you have an unmovable base of customers that are brand loyal." "No, it's called culture loyal, Brian. There's a big difference." "Why do I feel like this conversation isn't about your products?" Target's DUI policies were significant for minority businesses and communities. I have to stop you there. We have a business model. That same business model was perfectly fine until January 20th. Why the sudden change of heart? Tabitha's glare was like a mother scolding an unruly child. "I think you should consider reinstating your DEI policies." "We can't, not now." "Why not?" "Look, he has us by the balls and we don't want any problems." "I'm taking a hard pass on your problems. We had a deal." "Tabitha, we want to make it fair for everyone." "It's never been fair. Some of us had a 400-year head start." "Whoa, that's not fair, Tabitha. My family worked hard. Besides, we didn't create these federal policies." "But you benefit from them." Brian had to think fast, turning his attention towards a display on his desk. "Look, Tabitha Brown new products. Who doesn't want an Afro lamp? It's gorgeous. How about an avocado lounge chair? Where's the toast? And sure to be a bona fide hit, jackfruit earrings." All this because we treasure our partnership. All those things are nice, but the reinstatement of your DEI policy would solidify things even more. Brian's face turned a beet red while fumbling over his words. "We are losing millions now, and your community holds a big part of that blame." And there it is. The truth comes out. 90% of our sales are impulse buys. They come in for Tabitha Brown products and leave with a Martha Stewart spatula or a Bud Light or a body cream. Ding dongs, our foot traffic has stalled. I want out of my contract. Brian grew more angry. His eyes dripped with malice. "What? No, we believed in you before you believed in yourself." "That's definitely not true." His fist aggressively slammed on the table, startling her. "I have the federal government and shareholders breathing down my neck. Do you mind taking it down just a notch?" "Am I scaring you? Are you afraid maybe you should invite your husband into the meeting?" "No, I'm fine. Besides, you don't want to take that chance." "Well, it looks like we're at a standstill. How about this? I stay until my contract is up, and then Target assists me in acquiring a warehouse where I may distribute my own products. Trying to cut out the middleman, I see. Mr. Cornell, my products have made Target $22,756,345, and that was this quarter. I think I've earned it. You people are all the same. You get one foot in the door and then you want to own the place. Shouldn't that be the objective? No, and I wasn't finished. Let me make one thing clear. I'm not asking for your permission or approval to own my own brand. I'm giving you notice. Oh, my faith will carry me. Brian chuckled to himself. What are you going to do? Get on your knees and beg God for a new opportunity? DEI is over, Tabitha. Let me give you a bit of advice. Stop begging and start commanding. That's what we know, and y'all don't. Thank you for the advice, Brian, but I'll take my chances and wait on God's call. Immediately her phone rings. A devious smirk wrestled away Brian's smile. Looks like God's calling. You going to take that? Yeah, I think I will.